in the history of the world. My favorite illustration of this goes back to the second year of teaching the college level 40 years ago. I had the unenviable task of teaching college freshmen in a school introduction to the Old Testament, and the first semester and the second semester introduction to the New Testament. And my class was the entire freshman class of 250 students. And the only room on campus big enough to hold this group was the chapel. And so the first day of the semester came, and I gave them their assignments, and I told them we have 3 short papers, 5 to 8 pages due, over the course of this semester. I said the first one is due on September the 30th, the second one's due on October the 30th, and the third one's due on November the 30th, and here are the rules. That you must have your papers complete on my desk by noon of the day that they are due, unless you are physically contained within the infirmary or you've had a death in the immediate family. You understand the rules? Yes. So the 30th of September came. 225 freshmen brought their term papers in, and 25 freshmen stood at the entrance to this classroom in abject terror. Where are your papers? I said, oh, Professor, we failed to make the transition from high school to college. It was all our fault. We didn't budget our time. But please don't flunk us on this assignment. Give us a chance. Give us another day or so to finish our papers. Please, 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 please. And my heart was moved to pity. And I said, okay, I'll give you 2 more days. And I won't dock you this time. I said, I understand what it's like making that transition. I was a freshman once myself. I said, but understand something. Don't you ever let this happen again. Oh, no, we would never think of letting it happen again. October the 30th. 200 students come with their term paper. 50 of them don't have their term paper. Where are your papers? Oh. It's the middle of the term, and we had papers due in all of our courses. We had midterm exams. Besides that, it was homecoming. Oh, please, 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 Professor, don't punish us. Give us just one more chance. I said, okay. One more, but this is it. Don't push me on this. Oh, no. I told this story a couple years ago at a conference, and at the end, some guy came up to me and he says, I was in that classroom. So I said, okay, I'll give you this as your last break. Do you know what they did? This is the truth. Spontaneously, they began to sing. We love you, Prof. Sproul. Oh, yes, we do. And I was Mr. Popularity for 30 days. Then came November the 30th. 100 students show up with their term paper. The other 150 are at ease in Zion. They walk in there, they're as casual as they can be. Johnson, I said, where's your paper? He said, hey, Prof, don't worry. No sweat, I'll have it for you in a couple days. Then the most dreadful thing that they ever saw took place. I picked up the black book. Remember the black book the teacher used to have with your name in it? I said, Johnson, you don't have your paper? He said, no, sir. I said, F. Klein, where's your paper? I don't have it. F. Robinson, where's your paper? Don't have it. I said, F. Now what do you think the response was? With one voice, they cried out in protest. That's not what? Fair. You got it. I said, what? I said, Johnson, what did you say? And now he's angry. He said, I said, that's not fair. God forbid that I fail to be fair. You know, if it's justice you want, it's justice you shall have. I said, Johnson, weren't you late in October with your paper? He said, yes. I said, okay. I went back to October and I said, F for that one. I said, all right. Who else wants justice? And I had a whole classroom full of Aarons who held their peace. Now you know why I love that illustration. Because it doesn't just manifest the corrupt hearts of college freshmen. It is every man. It is all of us. We've grown accustomed to His grace. And we're no longer amazed by grace. What shocks us, what leaves us in total consternation, is God's justice. That's the mislocation of astonishment. Where we should be astonished by grace, instead we're shocked.